West High School parents plan to gather at the school board meeting to voice their concerns about the controversy surrounding the football program at West. Now, back in May, 2 assistant coaches were charged with sex crimes, and later the head coach was reassigned to another school. The board is not set to vote or discuss anything related to West High football tonight, but parents still plan to show up to that meeting. Now, what the board is set to vote on is whether your children will be insured while playing sports and whether they'll have their phones in schools. 10 News reporter Ellis Rold is live outside the City County building with what we can expect from the board today. Ellis.
Yeah, Brittany, there are several things on the table for discussion today. A dozen West High School parents are set to speak and ask questions about the ongoing controversy regarding the West High School football team after 2 assistant coaches were charged with sex crimes. We also know that a teacher was reprimanded and a teaching assistant was fired in connection to that. Now, former head coach Lamar Brown was not charged in anything related to this, but he was relieved of his position and reassigned with another teaching position, and that's honestly caused a lot of outrage amongst parents and players. We've talked to a few parents and players who say they're upset with, a lack of clarity surrounding the situation. They don't really know what's going on and don't know why, Coach Brown is not going to be coaching when he hasn't been charged criminally. So there could be, some interesting statements coming from parents tonight inside the meeting. And again, that is not on the agenda for tonight. So we'll kind of break down a few things that the board is set to talk about. They will be talking about voting on athlete insurance. Now, KCS used to cover upfront costs for accident insurance for athletes, and this new policy that the board is voting on tonight will allow families to opt in for that accident insurance. Some are saying that that could raise that cost if families choose to opt in for football players up to $200 per student. So some are upset about that. The board is going to decide on that tonight, and then the board will also decide on the Knox County Schools cell phone policy to comply with state law. So they'll be deciding about some changes. There's 3 options on the table. There could be some differences for high schoolers, whether or not high schoolers are allowed to have their phones and all wireless devices outside of class time. So we'll have updates for you on that throughout the hour and as the meeting starts at 5 o'clock. Brittany?
All right, Ellis, thank you so much. And apologies, you are live outside the school board room, which is not at the City County building. We'll check back in with you throughout the newscast. We appreciate it.